if you will you take 5 seconds and remember your favorite elementary school memory? Now raise your hand if that memory took place during recess. Of course. You see, back then, recess wasn't seen as a chore. Quite honestly, it was seen as the best part of the day if you ask most kids. Students who came inside all sweaty with higher energy levels wanted to learn more than they would have by sitting in a cold classroom for 7 to 8 hours straight, with the break for lunch or the occasional bathroom run. So, and that's how it is for most high school students. Their day consists of 6 to 7 academic classes with no physical activity whatsoever but to watch for the next class period. So what happens at recess? Does it disappear? And how does that play a toll on their body? A recent study done by UNC Charlotte explained to us how physical activity throughout the day helps keep the body both physically and mentally sharp. Only 6 states in the whole U.S. require physical education in every grade level, K through 12. At Pike County High School, only 1 semester of physical education is required by all students. That's it, 1 out of 8 total semesters. Out of 5,760 total hours spent in high school, only 75 of those hours is spent in PE classes. That's less than 2%. Shouldn't they be required more? Research and studies will show that most high schoolers would not want to take another PE class after that one required. But why, you may ask? Well, let me show you. This is Bailey. Bailey is a 14-year-old student at Pike County High School. She has grown up around sports and loves the outdoors. She has decided that physical education will be a part of her schedule for the remainder of high school. On the other hand, we have Brian. Brian is a 10th grade student at Pike County High School and has decided that physical education will not be a part of his schedule simply because he believes it is not useful and does not want to be sweaty for the remainder of the school day. Towards the end of the school year, it has become aware that Brian has gained a little weight. His teachers have noticed that he's always on his phone and isn't always involved in learning with the class. Even his mom has begun to complain that he's always in Even his mom has begun to complain that his test grades are bad and he's always in a zombie-like mood at home. However, Bailey's teachers have been complimenting her on how involved and active she is in the classroom. Her parents are thrilled that her test grades have significantly increased and how she's always in a positive attitude. This proves that taking a physical education class in high school, This proves that taking a physical education class in high school, This proves that taking a physical education class in high school, this shows that, I can't even see this in this. But physical activity has a positive effect on the body. Without physical activity, blood cannot be pumped into the brain in order to create new brain cells. Even doing a simple workout such as push-ups or a couple crunches when you wake up allows you to increase your heart rate and thus be more alert and awake throughout the day. Having minimal physical activity can damage the body without you ever realizing, both physically and mentally. Today we live in a world full of screens and buttons. Almost 1/3 of all high school students will spend 3 or more hours a day in front of a screen on the average school day. Even TV shows and apparel promote laziness. The world sees exercise as a negative. With the U.S. leading the world in obesity, we need a change. Recent reports show by 2030, nearly half of all adults in the U.S. will be obese. In order to change this problem, we need to promote physical activity after elementary school. By requiring students to take a physical education class, it would teach them that exercise is important in order to maintain a good and healthy life, which would lead to a better education and a more productive society. Thank you.